On Friday, July 8th at the AA World Series opening ceremonies, there were team parades and skill competitions. Athletes showed off their talents in base running, throwing accuracy, and around the horn. State Farm-sponsored entertainment allowed family members and coaches to also get in on the fun. The ceremony ended with a parade of teams before they faced off the following day. Moving on to the championships on Wednesday. Starting in the top of the third, Royals lead 3-0, and the pitcher isn't letting Central Iowa Swing make that gap any smaller. He strikes out two of the batters, and the first half of the inning ends with an out at first. In the bottom of the third, Royals score 3 more, bringing the lead to 6-0. A 4-hour rain delay puts the game on hold, but it doesn't slow the Royals down. Picking it up in the bottom of the fifth, Royals already added 3 runs and are up 9-2. Then with the bases loaded, this one slips past the first baseman and into right field, tallying enough for the run rule. The Wichita Royals earn the 9AA World Series 10-2 and mob their hero who brought in the last run. Then they all get a piece of the championship trophy. On to the 11AA final, jumping to the top of the fourth. This started as a close game, Force leading 3-1. The Storm's pitcher overthrows to first, allowing the man on third to cross the plate. Then another missed catch at home lets them pick up another. And their bats stay hot, scoring 3 more runs before the Storm first baseman collects this pop fly for the third out of the fourth. Later in the game, Force up 14-2 in the bottom of the fifth, but Storm gets a little offense going with a grounder to left field, knocking 1 run in. Force's defense is too good though, and holds on to the game in another run rule, 14-3. Storm was undefeated leading up to this game though, so they faced off again in the if game, with Storm edging Force 8-7 and taking the 11AA World Series. In 13AA, it's 3-0 Raiders over Midwest Nationals Red in the fifth, and Raiders first baseman makes a great grab out of the air. Then, moments later, the right fielder going all out for this one. He nearly makes the diving play, but the Nationals get a single for their first run of the ballgame. But they wouldn't close the gap any further. Nationals huddled up now and on the defensive side, and a few outs later, their short makes a great stop, but the missed catch allows the Raiders to cross the plate again, increasing their lead to 5-1. Raiders add 2 more runs, which causes Nationals to bring in a new pitcher. But it's still the same story. With 1 on, Raiders crank it back over the left field fence, a 2-run home run for another run rule at Fountain Bluff. And the Raiders clinch the 13AA World Series 9-1.